Hello everyone, Blue Raven is back with another part of the Countdown to Graduation. This is Series 3, Episode 15, Day 4. And today I want to talk about, it's not really like too closely related with the whole NBA, but it's more of a just thing that went on during my stay in Southern California. And a, a, a hobby that's really close to me. Something I've done for I think 11 years now. It's Dance Dance Revolution. The thing that was all the rage in the early 2000s. So I'm kind of dating myself now. So not dating myself like as in courting myself, but dating as in if you would cut me open and look in the rings, you would count the rings and see how many rings I have on the inside of me. That kind of dating. So there aren't really any good arcades here. There's Tilt, which is kind of a crap arcade that has they have Extreme. They just got it maybe not that long ago. Um, when I first found the place, they didn't have it. They just had Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which was the best game they had there. With the left side of the cabinet, the stick was not functional completely. Like one of the directions didn't work, so it wasn't really like it's not even playable. I mean, it's playable, but you don't want to play it. And then they got Extreme. I played that, and one of the arrows didn't really respond as well as I would like it to. So I never played it after that first time. I if I'm trying out a machine and if the arrow doesn't work, I'm probably just gonna stop playing in the middle of a song. Like I'll step on it and then I'll try like 2 or 3 more times. If it doesn't work, I'll just walk away. It's not even worth trying to play. It's that bad. But there was a what's it called? I don't know what they're called. Land Center, maybe, wherever you go and pay and play like Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 or whatever games or PC. Like they have that whole center thing set up. They had In the Groove too, like the greatest dancing game of all time. And they didn't just have In the Groove. That machine had, well, it was In the Groove, but they loaded Dance Dance Revolution songs on it also. So it had like Maxed 2. Is that the newest one? The newest actual one. I don't call X or whatever the crap is. That is nothing. That's crap. But they had all that stuff, and that was my favorite place. And the pads were extremely accurate, responsive. Nothing was wrong with it. Well, the only bad thing about the machine is it occasionally ate money. Like, I would put $1 in, and I would, instead of getting 4 credits, I would get like 3, sometimes 2, sometimes 4. Usually, on average, I would average out to getting 3, and I would say that was the premium for playing on the greatest dancing game of all time. I would pay a little bit extra just to do that. I knew that it was going to take my money, and I was okay with it. That's how much I liked it. But then I remember one day I walked into there and it was gone. I was like, what the crap? I hope they just took it to clean it or repair it or something, do maintenance. So I went back like a week later. It was still gone. A month later, it was not there anymore. I was sad. So I kind of stopped playing Dance Dance Revolution for a few months. And it took me a while to even find that one. It took me like 8 months, 6 months, something like that. So it took me a long time just to find that, and then it was gone. I was like, you're taking an eighth of my soul away from me. I want my soul back. You owe me 1/8 of a soul. And so I was looking online, and then I ended up finding that there's a, is it Max? Whatever's after Extreme. I think it's Max. That one, they have that one in some bowling alley. So I started going there and playing, and that that place is extremely responsive. The pads are amazing, and yeah, I enjoyed that place. So I went there for possible. I might go there again before I move, like after graduation and all that stuff. But that might be the last time. And I tried to record me playing a little bit, but I ran out of battery, and I didn't have my charger or my AC adapter or whatever the crap is called. So I possibly have some footage that I'm going to splice into this video, assuming I got the angle wrong, right? Because I kind of really, I was just doing the whole setup myself. I kind of had to angle it, but look and think of where I'd be standing. So I'll add that in. And the sad thing about this whole thing is like not many people play around here. Like I would see some people playing, I was like, oh, someone is actually like little kids. It's a bowling alley, so little kids would play. So I'm like, it's not the same. It was like the motherland. Sometimes you would have to wait like 10 minutes to play, and you're there like all day. You're like there for 3 hours because you play and then you're waiting like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Then you play again. You're kind of tired, but you're just sitting there resting for the 10 to 20 minutes. So you're ready to go. You're ready to play. So you just get to stay there like all day and just in controlled, in really well timed out intervals. So that's amazing. But here I can play like 5 times in a row and nobody's even there, and that makes me sad. Like there's no community. There's no like DDR community around here, and that's one thing I would suggest. I don't know why there are no arcades in Riverside or Moreno Valley, but they need one. Maybe just the fact that no one plays Dance Dance Revolution means that there's not really a demand or a market for arcades in this area. So maybe that's it. But it just makes me sad that not many other people play. But when I see people that do play, it's more of like, hey, there's another person that plays. And when I play, I mean playing on the highest difficulty. But I'll say they should make a community of DDR people in the Inland Empire. That would be something I would like to head that if I can actually find people that play, but it may be difficult. So I'll leave you with that. Thank you for watching, and thank you for just listening to me talk about something completely unrelated to school this time. But I'll have more interviews coming up. Interview tomorrow with a special individual. Everyone's special. I mean, not like I'm not even getting into any political incorrectness now. So before I say something that is not correct, I'm going to end this video. Thank you for watching.